Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the SBI Securities Daily Morning Podcast. So, the Indian benchmark indices yesterday ended flat after touching fresh intraday record highs. The broader markets underperformed with the mid cap index down 0.8% and the small cap index ending 0.5% lower. Among the major gainers, L&T, Wipro, Infosys, HDFC Bank, Coal India, Hindalco, and Cipla were the major gainers. While on the losing side, we had Kotak Bank, Bharti Airtel, Tata Motors, HDFC Life, Britannia, Adani Enterprises, and Titan. Sectorally, the IT index was the outperformer, ending 1.1% higher ahead of the start of the Q1 results next week. The realty index continued to gain up 0.9%. The oil and gas index was up 0.3%. While on the losing side, we had the FMCG index, which was down 0.7%. The auto index was down 0.7%. The Bankex was down 0.9%. And the telecom index was down 1.3%. uh, on the market breadth, 2036 advances against 1880 declines, so slight advantage to the bulls. On the 52-week high side, 231 stocks scaled 52-week highs with the likes of Ambuja Cements, DCX Systems, Grasim, Gujarat Gas, Oil India, Petronet LNG, and Zomato, while 15 stocks were at 52-week lows. In terms of the institutional fund flows, the FIIs continued to sell for the third consecutive day with a net sell figure of 2,000 crores yesterday, while the DIIs were net buyers with a figure of 648 crores. In terms of global cues, US markets overnight ended higher with the Nasdaq, Dow and the S&P all three ending higher, fueled by the tech rally. The Fed chief Jerome Powell's statement was also dovish, with him expressing satisfaction with the disinflation process in the US. Uh, the Asian markets are also supportive, and we are expecting a gap up opening for our markets today. Coming to the stocks in news, so the biggest stock in news will be HDFC Bank. The company has reported a reduction in the FII shareholding to 54.8% as of the June quarter, down from 55.5% sequentially. And this change aligns with the MSCI's requirement of keeping the FII shareholding below 55.5%. Now, this allows MSCI to increase the weight of HDFC Bank in the August review, and which will lead to fresh inflows, and so largely positive for HDFC Bank. The quarterly updates have started coming in. So M&M Finance reported disbursement growth of 5% year on year in Q1, and the advances were up 14.8% YOY. However, asset quality has deteriorated on a QOQ basis, coming in at 3.6% versus 3.4% in the previous quarter. So a slight negative reaction can be expected on M&M Finance. IEX, the company reported a total electricity trading volumes growth of 25% year on year in Q1. So largely positive for IEX. MOIL reported a sales volume growth of 14.5% YOY in Q1, so positive for MOIL as well. NTPC reported power generation growth of 9.5% year on year in Q1, so positive for NTPC as well. Purvankara, the company has acquired a 7-acre land parcel in Bengaluru with a potential gross development value of 900 crores, so positive for Purvankara as well. KEC International continues to win new orders. It received a new order worth 1,017 crores in the T&D and renewables business, so positive for KEC International. Vari Renewable received an order to supply 900 megawatt of solar modules for a solar project in Rajasthan, so positive for Vari Renewable as well. RVNL received 133 crore order from Central Railway. In terms of Q1 updates from the retail side, so V2 Retail, the company has reported 57% YOY growth in its Q1 standalone revenue, and the same store sales growth was also pretty strong at 37% YOY. So positive for V2 retail. Similarly, VMart retail also reported same store sales growth of 11% in Q1 and a revenue growth of 17% YOY. So positive for VMart retail as well. Avenue Supermarts, the DMart owner reported standalone revenue growth of 18% year on year, and the total store count as of Q1 end stood at 371. So positive for Avenue Supermarts as well. NLC India achieved a 22% growth in its lignite production during Q1, so positive for NLC India. Force Motors reported its June auto sales, which were down 3% YOY, so slight negative for Force Motors. Moschip Technologies, the company has signed a pact with CDAC and Socionext to make a high performance computing processor AUM, and the processor is to be built on Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing's 5 nanometer technology node. So positive for Moschip Technologies. Zomato is diversifying, is exiting its non-core businesses. So Zomato Financial Services will withdraw the RBI application for getting registered as an NBFC, and the company does not want to pursue the lending or the credit business anymore. So steady, focused capital allocation from Zomato, and incrementally positive for Zomato as well. Primo Chemicals, the company has secured a long-term coal linkage via a 10-year fuel supply agreement with Northern Coalfields. So, backward integration for the company and positive in the long term for Primo Chemicals. In terms of the IPO offerings, so two new IPOs opening today. First up is Bansal Wire Industries. The price band has been set at 243 to 256 rupees per share, and the 745 crore IPO is entirely a fresh issue. The company has raised 223 crores from anchor investors. Secondly, Mcure Pharma, the company IPO will also begin today. The price band has been set at 962,008 rupees per share, and the 1,952 crore IPO is a combination of a fresh issue of 800 crores, and the rest is the offer for sale. It has raised 582 crores from anchor investors. Coming to the bulk deal, so All Cargo Gati, Macquarie Bank sold 10 lakh shares at 101.1 rupees per share. Uh, House of Pearl Fashions, also Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, bought 1.3% stake at 720 rupees per share. So that stock also will be in focus. Sakuma Exports, Al Malaki Foodstuff Trading sold 1.1% stake in the company. In terms of insider trades, Star Cement promoter Lakshmi Chamaria sold another 1.8 lakh shares between 26th and 27th June. Coming to the pledge share details, Axis Cades Technologies promoter Jupiter Capital has revoked a pledge for 1 lakh shares on 28th June. And in terms of corporate action, so stocks going ex-dividend today will be Jyoti Labs as well as Dalmia Bharat Sugar, and GPT Infra Projects will be going ex-bonus today. So friends, that's it from the fundamental side. Have a great trading session. Thank you.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.